Hey guys, this is your career engineer right here. We're going to talk today about networking. So get your pen or your paper or your digital device. We're going to talk about why this is so important right now more than ever. All right, so networking, okay, we've all heard about it. We know we're supposed to do it, but perhaps it has changed or evolved since COVID-19 has showed up. I mean, that's not uncommon because now we're not handshaking. We're not at these little events that we used to go to or big events. We now have to know how to build our career, life, or business relationships in a different way. So I'm definitely going to give you a couple of points to help you get there. So make sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, make sure you find us everywhere, tcenow.com. While you being there, you can find all of our social media, be a part of all that we're doing. But definitely, since it's Monday morning, we want to make sure you guys look for jobs and all that kind of good stuff if that's what you're looking for. So jobs.tcenow.com. We post jobs that open today with our relationship with America's Job Bank. Make sure also that you get our newsletter. We do have one, comes out every Friday, had about 100,000 nationwide jobs last week, plus tips and tricks from yours truly, the career engineer. So make sure you subscribe at subscribe.tcenow.com. So let's think about this right now. We're talking about networking, and the whole point of this is so we all don't get anxious, instead that we get prepared. And that's the main thing. Don't get anxious. Get prepared. On Mondays, I see a lot of anxious people, and it won't help you to get to your next career, life, or business dream. So a couple things that I want to hit about networking that I think is very important. Oh, speaking of network, how can I miss this? Make sure you get your tickets for the TCE Summit. It's coming up. It's online, but it's high tech and high touch. So you get your tickets, tcesummit.com, and enter promo code the number 4, NEXT, for an amazing 25% discount. Okay, done with all of that. So let's jump into this. Like, what is networking? Okay, because maybe what we did a year ago or 5 years ago or what is this? October, 10 months ago has evolved and changed. So here's my definition of networking. Very important. I want to make sure everybody get this. Networking, as far as the career engineer is concerned, is this. It's not who you know. It's who knows you. All right. Let me make sure you get that. It's not who you know. It's who knows you. So that's going to always bring the conversation of what's more important, quality or quantity. Maybe you can have both, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to say the quality of my network, because it's not about me knowing 5,000 people. And I know many folks prior to COVID or even now I'm gonna be a lion on LinkedIn. I'm gonna just click, and I get all these things in my LinkedIn all the time. People who are just pitching to me, and I know you've paid for your service, I understand, but that doesn't give you the right to spam my inbox, right? And that's what I feel it all is. I got hundreds of them all the time. However, that person who reaches out to me and has more of a sincere, authentic introduction, they're about building real relationships, which is something that TCE is all about. We're all about the relationships. I'm going to get into that in a little moment. But it's about, again, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. I shared this morning on television. If I knew 4 powerful people, and maybe I do, you never know. Maybe the first name is Oprah. Maybe the other name is Mark. Maybe the other guy is Warren. Maybe the other guy is Tim. It's only 4 folks. But those 4 folks have access and opportunity. The folks they know, the folks they know could be a benefit to me if they know, like, and trust me. And that's why networking is still the best way to get your next entrepreneurial opportunity, contracts, as well as opportunities to get hired. Okay, it's all. And so in the old days, here we go. We called that word of mouth, right? That's what it was called, in the golden word of mouth. Well, networking has a different spin on it. So, but the point is, it's about who do you know? Hey, Francina, I have an opportunity. I'm looking to fill a spot. Maybe because of good business, we're now looking for more talent. Yes, I can post it everywhere. I can pay to post it everywhere. But what if someone that works in my organization or someone I'm connected with, even outside of business, says, oh, I know of someone who I've known personally, and I can speak to their character. I can speak to their integrity. Oh, and by the way, they have the knowledge, skill, ability, and training that you're looking for. I can get their resume. Maybe I'll pass it to you offline, online. I'll click it to you. I'll send it to you, whatever your thing is. That's called high tech and high touch relationship networking. And it's about access and opportunity. So in that scenario, I don't know the person, but the person I know knows the person. And that's why building those bridges and relationships over time and always, checking in on your relationships is very important. So access and opportunity are the big benefits. Yes, you can search online and search and send thousands and thousands of emails and resumes to folks you don't know. Or you can dig into the folks that you do know. That can really make all the difference. I said earlier about TCE, we have a platform that's more about real relationships, and that's not a misspelling. That's what I believe. That's fact. In our network, we believe, we have relationships that last, right? We build relationships that last, and relationships means these are folks that I can open up my digital black book, which is also known as LinkedIn, or in my phone or whatever it is. The folks that I know, if I need something or I have a desire to get the word out about something, I can call my real relationships, which is not to be confused with my fake relationships, but the real folks who I've known over time. Perhaps we broke bread together prior to COVID, or we're breaking bread with Starbucks meetings, or we're having coffee meetings with Zoom or whatever high tech connectivity device we're using. But the point is, I know them, they know me. I can speak favorably. See, that's another word, favorably, about what they bring to the table in terms of their performance, in terms of their accomplishments, in terms of their leadership. Why? Because I know them. Because I know them. And because we have a relationship, I'm not just trying to get the quick kickback by just, let me just send this to you and I'm gonna get $50. And and I don't know how you're gonna really contribute to the organization. I'm not gonna put my credibility on the line. I will not risk the bridges I have built or the relationships that I have built over years to send someone who I don't know to a trusted friend or colleague or peer. So real relationships, that's what we do in relationship networking. Prospecting, well, that's folks passing out cards all day and just trying to get a hit, trying to get a nut, That's not my way. It does work for some. It's just not the way for me in my business or when I'm helping my clients, what gets folks in the opportunities, okay? So that's what's very important here about networking. So again, a quick recap, what is networking? Simply, I have another saying too, like when two people are in a room, it can be a networking event, but it's about knowing who you are and what you bring, but also you connecting with people so that you can build your networking circles, because it's not about who you know, it's who knows you. And let me tell you just a quick case study. Just this morning, I was coming on, checking my social media, and a network person of mine, Miss Andrea, I'm going to give her a big old shout out. We're up for an award. We're up for an award which ends this week. And anyway, with Gen Book, we were nominated by Gen Book for an award. And, she put on her LinkedIn, hey, vote for Francina at vote.tce now, by the way. And that was just nice. She has a network of folks that she knows and people who she trusts, and she's not going to put my information out there if I'm not, as she said, the real deal. So networking matters. You have to make sure that you're doing it the right way, okay? Remember, make sure you check us out, tcenow.com, to find all of our things. And again, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. Before I leave, I'm going to share with you guys our summit that's coming up. Just check it out and let me know what you think. And don't hang up. I'll be right back.
And they're like, well, what is this about? So who is this for?
Anybody that wants to be successful, and however you define that, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's personal, anybody who wants to be successful, this is what this event is for.
Why is it so inspirational for people in the workplace?
Well, one of the things that Francina Harris, who's the originator and founder, what she's trying to do is build real relationships, but at the same time, the experience
of having to work but also dealing with fighting cancer at the same time.
Oh yeah, that was pretty amazing. To watch her continue to work, because I was expecting to get an email that I'm going to take some time off. I hope you guys will understand this is what I'm going through. And I'm looking at my emails, I'm looking at her, her Periscope, and she's here and she's there. So just the fact that she was able to maintain and even actually excel in the midst of that.
Hey, folks, remember, you hit our website out, tcenow.com, and don't forget to check out our summit at tcesummit.com. Did I get that right? I think I did. Anyway, thanks for listening. You guys have a blessed week. And remember, you have a few days to vote. And with the time of this video, it's voting time. But also make sure you take care of yourself. Wear your mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands. Be blessed. We'll see you next time.